Then just take a few moments to focus on the breath as you encourage the breath to go laterally into the sides and back of the rib cage. So you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And you'll start to notice on the breath in that the body rises, and then as you exhale you want the feeling of the body just melting back and down towards the mat, so you're letting go of any tension that you're holding on to. And as you start to reach the end of the breath, just noticing a connection for the lower abdominals. Just take a few moments then just to focus on the alignment of the body. So first of all, you're going to encourage the base of the head to fall heavy, so the neck lengthens. Shoulders to relax, so the front of the chest falls open and you're wide across your collarbones. Mid area of the back melts down, so the front of the rib cage closes, and the back of the pelvis falls heavy as you start to encourage the natural curves of your spine so you're neutral. Legs are relaxed, you're not gripping, you're not tensing, and the weight beneath your feet should be light but also equal. So now you have your alignment. Just take a moment to turn the palms of the hands in so your thumbs point up. And as you exhale, I'm going to ask you to reach towards your heels, and on the inhale the breath, just raise both arms to the ceiling. Exhale, drop down for the shoulders, inhale to lower. So you're going to exhale, reach down, inhale, raise the arms, exhale, release, inhale to lower. Let's continue. We're reaching down and we're reaching up. We're releasing through the shoulders and returning. Just two more here. Just make sure those shoulder blades come away from the mat to release them down to return. Last one. Okay, when you return the arms down by your sides, palms of the hands face down. On the inhale of your breath, just lift both arms towards the ceiling. As you exhale, reach both arms back behind you. Inhale, lift the arms to the ceiling. And as you exhale, just slowly curling up, pressing equally through the arms, looking forwards towards your thighs. Inhale, raise the arms, lengthen your spine down. Exhale, reach back behind. So both arms lift on the inhale, coming up into forward flexion on the exhale of your breath. Raise the arms to lengthen your spines down. Exhale, reach back for two more. Both arms lift. Exhale, come up into forward flexion, pressing equally through the arms again. Raise the arms to lengthen your spines down, reaching back. Last one here, both arms lift. Come up into forward flexion, pressing equally through your arms. Raise the arms towards the ceiling as you lengthen the spine down, reaching all the way back behind. And when you're ready, just raise the arms towards the ceiling, turning the palms of the hands in. On the inhale, the breath, just taking the right knee out to the side. Exhale to return. Inhale, left knee draws out to the side. Exhale as you return. So you're working within that range where you can keep your pelvis stable and level. And it's an inhale of the breath as the knee drops out. Exhale of the breath as the knee returns. Okay, let's repeat this just once more either side. So the last one for you will be on your left side coming up now. And when you have done the last one on your left side, just take a moment from here to slide the right heel along the mat, left arm back, right arm forward. Let's raise both arms, sliding the heel in. Slide your left heel along the mat, right arm back, left arm forward. Lift the arms to return. So this is opposite arm to leg lengthening away. You're exhaling on the movement and you're inhaling on the return. Let's just continue with that pattern. Exhale as you're lengthening away. Inhale as you're returning. Okay, we've got one more set either side coming up. Your last one's here on your left side. And when you have done the last one there on your left side, just finish with the arms raised with the palms of the hands facing forwards. Now press wide for the elbows as you exhale, so you feel the stretch across the chest. Inhale, take the hands back. Now exhale, reach back. Inhale to lift. So wide for the elbows. Hands go back, arms reach back, and we lift. Twice more here. Okay, let's make this the last one. So we're going wide for the elbows. Hands go back, arms reach back, and we slowly lift. Arms are going to come all the way down by our sides. Now on the exhale of the breath, we're going to fold the right knee in. On the inhale of the breath, we're going to return. So we're going to exhale, fold the left leg in. Inhale as we return. So when we fold the knee in, we want the knee just sitting above the hip. We want those feet nice and light towards the mat. Upper body's relaxed, the shoulders back and down and the chest is open. Last one here on your left. So we're going to fold the right knee above the hip and we're going to hold. We're going to extend the right leg high. We're going to draw down, so heels about an inch off the mat, and we're going to fold back in. So we're going to extend high. We're going to draw down, so heels about an inch off the mat, and we fold back in. Just take your time. Got 2 more to go. Okay, so this is your last one. And when you're on that last one, you're going to take the heel all the way down towards your mat and then slide that heel back in. So we're going to fold the left leg in. We're going to extend the left leg high. We're going to draw down, so heels about an inch off the mat, folding back in, so you're extending high. You're drawing down, so heels about an inch off the mat to fold back in. Keeping that right foot light, and just take your time. So extend high, draw down, and fold in. Last 2 here, and again on our last one, we're going to take the heel down so it comes in contact with the mat. Just slide all the way back in. So from here we're going to increase the load. We're going to fold the right knee above the hip and we're going to allow that left leg to join. Take a breath in. Exhale, return your right foot, then your left. So again, take a breath in. Exhale, fold the left leg in, then the right to hold. Take a breath in. Exhale, place the left foot back down, then the right. So we're lifting one leg and the second leg joins. Take a breath in. Exhale, place the first leg back down, then the second. So we're folding the left leg in, then the right to hold. Take a breath in. Exhale, place the left foot back down, then the right. So we're going to fold the right leg in, then the left, and we're going to hold and maintain. We're going to bring those knees and feet together, widening our arms towards the low V. On the inhale the breath, roll the hips towards the right. On the exhale the breath, come back through. So inhale, roll the hips towards the left. Exhale as you come back through. So how far can you roll your hips across to one side, keeping the opposite shoulder blade in contact with your mat? So you've got the inhale the breath as the hips roll across. Exhale the breath as the hips return. Always keeping that opposite shoulder blade in contact with the mat, and try not to push down for the arms to control that load. So you've got one more set either side coming up here. So make sure you're still inhaling as the load goes across to one side. Exhale as the load comes back through. So last one on your left. And when you have done the last one there, you're back through to centre. Just gently draw your knees in towards you. Just hold that stretch. Okay, let's lower the feet towards the mats one at a time. Linking your hands together, take your hands behind the head, so the base of the head is heavy into your hands, elbows slightly lifted. So on the exhale of the breath, I'd like to curl up towards the centre, so you're looking forwards towards your thighs. On the inhale of the breath, just lengthen your spine back down. So you're lifting from the back of the head, you're peeling the back of the ribcage away, and you're lengthening your spine back down. So again, you're going to curl up towards the centre this time. You're going to turn towards your right leg, sliding your left heel away. Come through to the centre and lengthen your spines down. So exhale, curling up. Rotate round to your left, sliding your right heel along the mat. Come through to the centre, the heel comes in, lengthening the spine back down. So forward flexion first, adding in the rotation with the heel side, coming back through to the centre, lowering the upper body down. So again, curling up, turn towards the leg you're keeping still. And just make sure that heel stays in contact with the mat as it slides along the mat. Okay, last set either side coming up in a moment. So again, lifting the chest forwards, turning towards the leg you're keeping still, coming back through to lengthen back down. So last one here either side. So your last one will be on your left side. Okay, so from there, just take a moment to release the hands from behind the head. Head's going to turn from side to side. Okay, coming through to the centre. Slowly fold the legs in one at a time. Back of the pelvis is nice and heavy, upper body's relaxed here. On the exhale of the breath, you're going to lead your right toe down. Inhale to return. Exhale, lead the left toe down. Inhale to return. So we're dipping towards the floor. and then we're folding back in. Doesn't need to be a huge movement, we're leading down towards the floor and again folding back in. Okay, so on the next one, option coming up is you lead the right toe down, and as the right leg comes in, the left toe goes down, and you're breathing in and you're breathing out. So one leg's coming towards you, the other leg's going away, and you're just allowing that movement to flow from one side to the other if that's for you. Just take your time, keep the upper body still relaxed. Last two. Okay, last one. And when you have done the last one, once more just draw your knees in and release. Okay, lower your feet towards your mat, slowly one at a time. Arms down by your sides. If you've got a head cushion behind the head, just pop it to one side. So on the exhale of the breath, just tilt the pelvis towards you, slowly peeling your spine away from your mat, bone by bone. When you reach the top, take a breath in. Use the exhale of your breath to soften and lengthen your spine down, bone by bone. So tilting the pelvis towards you, just peeling the spine away. Open those hips as you come to the top. Take a breath in. Exhale as you soften and lengthen your spine down, bone by bone. So we're going to continue with this. Just making sure those knees are still reaching forwards. You're opening those hips. Remember, you're articulating the spine, so you're slowly lengthening your spine towards your mat, bone by bone. Okay, last two, and you're going to hold your last one at the top. So when you're ready, you're going to work towards that last one. So as you come up to the top of that last one, just maintaining that position at the top. So you're standing down into your feet, so hamstrings and glutes are working. Transferring the weight into your right leg as you lift your left heel. Just folding the left knee above your hip, just hold for a few breaths in and out. On the next breath, place your left foot down. Lift your right heel, fold the right knee above your hip, and again just hold, just breathing in and breathing out, and place the foot back down. So it's a heel raise, and then you're folding the knee in, you're just holding for a few breaths and returning. Exactly the same, you're going to lift your right heel, fold the knee in, just hold for a few breaths and slowly release. So we're going to repeat that last time either side. Okay, last one's here on your right. So lifting your right heel, folding the knee in but standing into that left leg. Slowly place the foot back down, stay lifted, take both arms behind you. Soften and lengthen your spine along the mat, bone by bone. And just take a moment to lower the arms by your sides. If you removed a head cushion, just bring that back in. So, folding your right knee above your hip, extend your right leg high. Link your hands either below or above your knee, depending on where it feels comfortable for you. You can also lengthen your left leg away, so it's just a gentle stretch down the back of that right leg as you hold. Okay, just holding that there just for a little bit longer if you can. Slide your left leg in, place your right foot down. So we're going to switch. We're going to fold the left leg in. We're going to extend high. Again, either below or above your knee. With the hands, you can also slide your right leg away if that's comfortable. So it's just a gentle stretch down the back of that left leg as you hold. On your next breath, sliding your right leg in, placing your left foot down. So we're going to bring both arms to a shoulder drop position, the palms of the hands facing inward. Lifting your legs one at a time so your knees just sit nicely above your hips with the back of the pelvis heavy. Now on the exhale breath, I'd like to reach back with both arms, extending your right leg forward. Inhale to return. Exhale, arms go back, left leg goes forwards. Inhale as you return. So you've got a single leg stretch, both arms reaching back, and then you're returning. So with the arms, they roughly go to the side of the face. We're not trying to touch the floor. With the leg, we're reaching forwards as if we're trying to touch the wall in front to return. So exhale as you're lengthening away. Inhale to return. Okay, make sure the back of that pelvis stays grounded. The leg always stays slightly higher than the hip. Last two. Okay, so you're working towards your last set now. So again, your last one will be extending your left leg away as both arms go back behind you. So when you return, you can just hug those knees in for a few moments. Okay, hands are going to go behind the backs of the thighs. Heels together, toes apart, so we've got a little V with the feet, known as your Pilates stance. On the exhale of the breath, like to curl up, extending your legs away, squeezing the inner thighs. Inhale, bend your knees on the return. So exhale, extend away, squeeze those legs together. Inhale to return. One more like so. So you can stay with this, or we can take it a little bit further. So you're going to curl up, pushing down for the heels, away with the legs to lift your chest. To find a balance, bending your knees first, slowly lengthen your spines down. So you're slowly coming up, pushing down and away with the legs, lifting your chest, find your balance hold. Bend through the knees to slowly lengthen the body back down. 2 more if you can. Okay, last one here. And when you have done your last one, you're going to finish lying down on your mat. So you're going to bend through those knees, soften and lengthen down, just hug your knees in for a moment. Okay, so feet rest one time, knees and feet together, arms towards a low V. Just roll your hips towards your right, but turn your head to the left. Come through to the centre. Roll your hips towards the left, turn your head to the right, come back through to the centre. So exhale as you roll the hips across to one side. Inhale as you return. So you're rolling your hips across to one side, head turns to the opposite side, and you're coming back through to the centre each time. Okay, let's repeat that. Just once more either side coming up now. Last one here on your left side, and then come through to the centre when you're ready. Okay, so we're going to take a moment to bring ourselves to seated. So just take your time. So when you bring yourself to a seated position, you're going to extend your legs forwards out in front, roughly hip distance apart. You look to tighten your hamstrings, bend your knees, just let those hamstrings go. So arms are going to come forwards. On the exhale of the breath, you're going to stretch over your legs, looking down towards your knees. Take breath in. Exhale, restart, looking forwards ahead. So again, we're stretching over the legs, looking down towards our knees, reaching towards that wall in front. Hold on the breath in. Exhale, restart, looking forwards ahead. 2 more. So again, stretch forwards over your legs, looking towards your knees, reaching towards that wall in front. Hold as you take breath in. Exhale on the return. So last one here. So we're slowly stretching over the legs. Just hold that there just for a few extra breaths in and out. And then slowly reset your spine, just looking forwards ahead, turning the palms of your hands down. So from this position here, you're going to pull your right elbow back and you're going to rotate round towards the right, keeping your left arm reaching forward still. On the inhale, you're going to return. You're going to exhale, pull that left elbow back, rotating towards the left. Inhale as you return. So you're rotating the spine round, you're pulling that elbow back, slowly coming back through. We're going to repeat this just once more either side. Okay, last one here on the left side. Okay, once you come back through to the centre, just lower those arms out, roll your shoulders back just a couple of times. Okay, so from here, you're going to just bend through your knees slightly. You're going to bring your arms forwards in front. On the exhale of the breath, you're going to tuck your tailbone under and you're going to slowly roll back for me, just halfway. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll back up when you're ready and restack. So soften through your breastbone, tucking your tailbone under, just slowly roll back again halfway. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll back up and restack. So we're going to continue with that. If you're able to, you can roll further along the mat, so you could just go to your shoulder blades to roll back up. Or the other option would be to roll further down and just slowly take the arms back behind you and to roll all the way back up and restack. So just exploring your range of movements. How far back can you go down and still be able to come up with a good amount of control. So 2 more in your own time. So again, as you're going down, just be careful you're not forcing that range. Keep your shoulders away from the ears. And when you come up, Just slowly peel the spine away from your mat to bring yourself back up to that seated position for the last one here. Okay, so once we're seated, we're going to lower those arms down. You're going to take a moment from here to come onto your side. So when you come onto your side, you're going to line your back up towards the back of the mat, and you're going to bend your knees and line your soles of your feet towards the back of the mat. So in this position here, you're going to keep those hips stacked. You're going to lift your feet slightly off the mat for me. So from here, you're going to lift your top knee away from your bottom knee, and you're going to slowly lower. So you're going to exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. So keeping those hips stacked, you're exhaling to lift, inhale to return. Okay, you're going to stay with these. You've got 2 more. Okay, last one's coming up, and we're going to add to it. So we're going to lift the knee again, we're going to hold, we're going to extend, we're going to bend, and we're going to lower. So we're lifting, we're keeping the top of the thigh still in space, we're bending, and we're returning. So again, lift, keep the top of the thigh still, extend, bend, and return for 2 more here. Keeping those hips stacked throughout, so you don't want the hips rolling back, you want the underneath waist still light. Okay, when you have done that last one, you're going to take a moment to lower those heels down, drop the top knee forwards, just allowing the muscles to release. Okay, take hold of your top foot, tuck the tailbone under, gently push the hip forward, so you can feel that stretch just along the thigh as you hold. Okay, release, turn over onto your back. So when you lie on your back, so you're going to take your working leg, rest that foot over onto the opposite thigh. If you do feel you need to increase the stretch, draw the legs in towards you, keeping the back of the pelvis nice and heavy. Just breathing in and breathing out. Okay, place your feet down just one at a time. So take a few moments just to switch ends of your mat. It's exactly the same setup position. So line your back up with the back of the mat, bend your knees and the soles of your feet towards the back of the mat. So shoulder stacked, hip stacked, underneath waist is light. You're going to lift your feet slightly off the mat but not too high. You're going to start off by lifting your top knee away from the bottom knee to lower. So we're exhaling on the way up, inhale on the way down. So lift within that range that you can keep your pelvis stacked. Okay, just take your time, so you're slowly lifting and slowly returning. 2 more. Okay, 1 more. From there, we're going to lift the knee, we're going to extend, we're going to bend and lower. So we're going to lift, we're going to extend, we're going to bend, and we're going to lower. Really focusing on the top of the thigh, staying still in space as we extend, bending to release. That top of the thigh doesn't move as you extend, remember. Okay, 2 more here. So lift, reach, bend, and release. Last one, lift, reach, bend, and release. Dropping those feet down, we're going to drop the top knee forward, just allowing the muscles to release. Okay, take hold of your top foot, just tucking the tailbone under, pushing the hip gently forwards, so you can feel that stretch again along your thigh towards the front of the hip. Okay, once more, release, come over onto your backs when you're ready. So when you lie on your backs, take your working leg, rest that foot over onto the opposite thigh. Again, to increase the stretch, we can draw the legs in towards her. Just holding that stretch, focusing on your breath. Okay, so from here we're going to rest our feet down one at a time. I'm going to ask you just to take a moment to lie on your front. When you lie on your front, you're going to take your arms to right angles, so they're going to sit just either side of your mat. Okay, legs are parallel, just hip distance apart with the centre switched on. So you're going to slide your nose along your mat, lifting from the back of the head, lifting your breastbone forwards, coming up into your mini cobra. Take a breath in. Exhale, lengthen forwards and down out of that cobra. So again, slide your nose along the mat, lift from the back of the head, lift the breastbone forwards, come up into that mini cobra, and again lengthen forwards and down. So we can come up into that mini cobra, we can start to extend through the arms to work towards that forward cobra, to slowly lengthen forwards and down towards the mat. So as you're coming up into that cobra, really focus on drawing your shoulders away from the ears, and then lengthen forwards and down towards your mat. So 2 more here. Okay, so this is your last one coming up. Remember, you're looking forwards towards the rim ahead, and then slowly lengthening forwards and down. We're going to keep the arms exactly where they are. We're going to keep those legs parallel. You're going to lift from the back of the head so the crown of the head goes forwards. You've got your face just a few inches away from your mat. Keeping and maintaining that position. You're going to raise your right arm and you're going to lengthen and lift your left leg. You're going to return the arm and leg. Raise your left arm and lengthen and lift your right leg to return. So it's opposite arm to leg lifting. You're focusing on stability for the spine and the pelvis, and your hand is lifting just an inch or so off the floor. With the back leg, you're lengthening through the back leg, keeping those hips grounded. So you're exhaling on the movement, inhale on the return. Let's repeat this just once more either side. So your last one should be left arm and right leg. So when you've all done the last one there, you're going to slowly return towards your mat. Okay, so from here, just changing your setup position. Just bring yourself to a 4-point kneeling position. So you want your shoulders over your wrists, you want your knees under your hips. You're going to take back the left hand to your mat. On the exhale of the breath, you're going to slide your left arm under your right, bending wide for that right elbow. Inhale, thread through, exhale, lift. So you're going to inhale, lower down. Exhale, thread under, bend wide for that right elbow. Inhale, thread through, exhale, lift. 2 more, lower down. Thread under slowly, bending wide through the elbow. Thread through to lift. Last one here. Okay, when you've done your last one there, you're going to thread through to lift. You're going to slowly return that left hand. Back the right hand to the mat. Exhale, thread under, bending wide. Inhale, thread through. Exhale, lift. So you're going to lower down. You're going to thread under, bending that left elbow wide. Thread through to slowly lift. Just take your time. So bend that left elbow wide as you thread under. Thread back to lift. Last one here. Okay, when you have done that last one, just take a moment to place the hand back. Just slowly sink back towards your heels in a rest position as you hold. And just take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Okay, just bring yourselves back to a 4-point kneeling position once more. So you want your shoulders still over your wrists, knees under your hips. Keeping the upper body nice and stable, your aim is to use the exhale of the breath and raise your right arm without disturbing your weight through the upper body and lower half of the body. Inhale to return. Exhale, raise the left arm. Inhale to return. Just try not to shift from side to side. So we're lifting the arm and we're turning the palm of the hand in. Still focusing on keeping your shoulders away from the ears. Crown of the head is reaching forward, so you're looking just beyond your fingertips. Okay, let's repeat this once more either side. So last one will be lifting your left arm. Okay, so we're going to return that left hand. So on the exhale of the breath, you're going to encourage the spine to flex, just looking towards your thighs. Inhale, release the tailbone, release the head, lifting the chest forwards. So we're going to exhale, we're going to round the spine, looking towards our thighs. Inhale, release the tailbone, release the head, lifting the chest forwards. This time we're going to round the spine as we exhale, we're going to sink back. On the inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine forwards and up. So we're rounding the spine, we're sinking back, we're lengthening for the spine and we're coming forwards and up. Just take your time. Okay, let's repeat this just once more. So on that last one, just sink all the way back towards your heels. Just relax for a few moments. And on your next breath, just slowly bring yourself back towards the seated position, the backs of your heels, dropping your shoulders down, head starts back on top, and you're all done.